Yes, I'm be going to the gym. I gotta get this muffin stuffing together.
Talk about it with Franjez. Today's special guest is a recording artist from Harlem, New York. Today's guest is Erica Kane.
Yay! Nah, what's good? Thank you for having me today.
Absolutely.
I'm coming straight out of Harlem. You know, shout out to Big Yonkers for having this platform for all the artists.
My pleasure. It's my pleasure. Thank you for coming through.
Thanks.
All right. So let's start with a little wellness check. How you doing today?
I'm great, vibrant, just ready, looking forward to see what 25 brings.
Nice. How was 2020 for you?
It was the roughest year probably of them all.
Really?
Yes. A lot, 24 is a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles, and I just had to keep being perseverant and patient. Mm-hmm.
All right. I like it. You made it out.
Yes, sir.
Where were you born?
I was born in Harlem Hospital. Yes. West side of Harlem, right there, 140. Harlem Hospital, 135th, but I'm from 143rd, but it's all on the same strip, Lenox Avenue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Tell us a little bit about your childhood.
My childhood, I grew up on the west side of Harlem, so, my dad was a street guy. I was a girl who was really spoiled, but I used to get into a lot of problems because of the company that I kept. So I would be fighting for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. You used to fight a lot.
Yes, a lot. Like,
what age you're saying would the fighting have started?
Definitely from 13 till about 18 straight. Yes.
5 years
yes, straight. And I say straight because we was just like all over Harlem, like wilding. Yeah, we were fighting. I guess I look at it now and I say, like, we didn't know how to express ourselves. So we wanted to be heard, or with certain things we was going through, and we took it out on each other. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that. The ego too.
The ego, I grew up in the crack baby era. Like, my mom wasn't, but it affected a lot of kids in the community. So we always just in outrage for everything. We was just fighting. Like, we didn't care. Blocks, we fighting over blocks. We fighting over sneakers. It was crazy. I mean, I never fought over sneakers, but it was going down like that. Yes.
So how do you view the 80s in Harlem?
I believe that the 80s, the 80s was rough. I was young then, but I liked the fact that they had more family orientation than we do now. Like, it was communities. Like, in the 80s, you could go anywhere in a radius and people would watch out for you, your kids. It was neighborhood. Now it's disrespectful. Like, the kids is disrespecting the adults. The adults don't care about the kids. It's just like, it's no community no more. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that sounds horrible. Harlem's always known for love.
Yes, but it's the love through all of the trauma, and we lost so many young guys in Harlem over blocks, over gangs. It's a lot of trauma there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Before 13, what were you like as a child?
As a child, I was very free-spirited. Like, I was always like a little fashionista little girl. Like, I loved to do my own hairstyle, my own hair. I never wanted to play basketball. I was always the girly type. I was very quiet. I was very shy. They used to call me Applehead. So I was, yes.
Why?
I don't know, because I was short and my head was big. So, but guys, it made me feel very uncomfortable. I was very insecure for a long time because of that. Like, being called Applehead. It was funny. It's funny now. But back then, like, I couldn't even make eye contact with people, literally. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's bad.
Yes.
What music was played in the house when you were a kid?
DMX. It was DMX. It was Aaliyah, Tretch. We could take it back to the Isley Brothers, like Denise Williams. Like, it was just Queen Latifah. We just had a combination of music. My dad is more the hip hop oriented style than my mom. She's like the old school, so you never know. She put Mary J. Blige on, Eve, Little Kim, like everything. We just had a combination of everything. And then, like, growing up on 43rd, we spent a lot of time, like a lot of community time, where we would be outside playing music. So we had this one DJ, his name was DJ Clee, so he would play all the music for us all the time.
Nice. See, that's what I meant. Harlem's known for that love.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Block parties and cookouts and stuff. We had that going, but the shooting kind of like
It's insane.
yeah, it's insane. They
Yeah.
tear it up. They tear it up for us, so they make us not have any release.
Who are your top 5 favorite artists?
My top 5 favorite artists, I'm definitely gonna have to say, all right. So I'm gonna go from 5 on down, right? So I love Little Kim. I love DMX. I love Nicki Minaj. I love Meek Mills. Well, he's gonna be number 1 for sure. But I don't even know who to put in the 4th spot. I like Jay-Z, but yeah, definitely. I feel like I got Eve. I'm gonna say Eve.
All right.
Yeah, Foxy Brown too. Yeah, she was that lady.
What happened to her? I don't hear her making anything anymore, right?
She's, Foxy Brown. She been doing her own thing for a little while. Like she have not made music in a while, but I think that the music that she made was so like how you say it when it's lasts for the test of time, that
Timeless.
timeless exactly. She has
music,
such
yeah.
timeless music. So she's, we go to the club right now and they put that "I'll be" is right on. We in there like it's today.
Timeless music. I
Yes.
agree. I agree. So, who do you think are your biggest influences from Harlem specifically? Because a lot of great artists came out of Harlem.
All right.
And I don't think you named one, did you?
No.
In the top 5?
All right. I like Camron
All right.
and Mace.
Camron and Mace.
Yes, that's
All right.
it. For real. Like Camron, he got he always had his own swag. And Mace, when Mace came out, like he had the streets, like you feel me, like Harlem World, like that was all. He gave us hope. Because then it was like, you see your neighborhood guy and he's on the TV. So,
Yeah, definitely. I can see that. What is your writing process?
My writing process, I think I write better when I'm more relaxed, sometimes under pressure too. But maybe when I'm more relaxed in my own peaceful setting and it's quiet, because then I could think and create more.
So no beat playing? You prefer silence?
I like to get the idea of the beat first. So if I hear, like, let's say a freeway beat, for instance, if I hear that type of beat, I'll listen to it, but then I got to cut it off so I can actually write to it. Because I'll be trying to make sure the music that I make makes sense, and I'm just not writing anything. One of my lines be like, I'm at the club today, and the next be like, had to bury this, I'm in a church. Like, I try to really make it a story, so I spend a lot more quiet time, and then by the time I go to the studio, everything is already written. So I just get there and put it on the wax, yeah.
Nice. If you had to describe your music to someone, how could you describe it?
My music cannot be boxed in because I have so many different moods. As like I said, I listen to a lot of music, and just even picking up a lot of different flows, a lot of different ways to switch it up. I'm really good into storytelling, but I'm also good into making songs. So I try not to box myself in. I try to be as creative I could possibly be, but be more realistic. Like, I don't want to say I got 15 Lambos and no. I'm still pressing 15 to go to the projects, you feel me? So right now it's storytelling. Like, it's I told you before, when I used to fight a lot, I didn't know how to express myself. Not only that, like, when you trying to express yourself out here, even on Instagram, it's hard for people to understand you, understand where you're coming from, understand your intentions behind it. So music has become my outlet.
That's
Therapy.
beautiful. So what happened at 18 that you stopped fighting?
It was jail. Like, I knew, like, I did not want to spend my life in jail. One of my dad's friends at the time had got into a physical altercation, and the guy had hit his head on the concrete and died. And that was just like the last little warning. My dad was like, listen, these are the things that can happen. Like, you're not the only person that can harm somebody. Somebody can harm you. And I just pretty much try to make executive decisions. Like once you get 18, they say, once you get 18, that's it. Life is serious now. I mean, we used to be boosting and stuff before, but once I got 18, I'm like, no. Like, so.
You get charged like an adult.
Yes. So I was like, I haven't got caught. I did it very quickly. For 2 years, 16 to 18, my dad was incarcerated. We clicked up. We used to be out here in these stores like getting it lit for a little pair of Rockin' Republics. You know what I'm talking about. And antique jeans. Yes, we did.
No, I don't know.
You don't know the antique jeans?
No.
Oh, Bloomingdale's know.
Bloomingdale's knows.
The Rockin' Republic and the antique denims. Those was like the denims that we would wear like in the 2000s. And we would go to the stores and we would get them because they was charging too much. But when I turned 18, yes, I was not with that running from security. Like, I wasn't with that. So I just stopped. I did.
I like that.
It was an adventure.
Definitely. Memories, experiences, it's all
A
good.
lot. It was
and
fun.
You dodged jail. You made it.
I was running out of Century 21 this time in Jersey. The security guard started chasing me. I dropped the bag. I made it all the way to the parking lot, and I started hiding behind cars. And they was looking for me, and my friend came and picked me up, and I slid in the back of her car like I was Superman, just laid there. And that was it.
Perfect.
That might have been like, I finally was 18, and that was it for me.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's
anymore.
not worth it. It's not. It's not. But scamming is big. Is a big culture in Harlem. Most of these towns, scamming and boosting. That's a big culture in Harlem. So I was a part of. I never scammed, but I did boost. I did. We used to tear Aeropostale up. You crazy? This is a long time ago, so y'all can't charge me now.
Yeah, I think they even closed now.
Oh, they closed?
I think
That's
so.
probably because of us. Yo, we used to go in the Foot Locker and 50 Cent. Foot Locker used to have a 50, right, every holidays. We would go in there and take our old sneakers and put a new pair of sneakers on and walk. Because one of our friends worked there, so we had to drop, like, you feel me? Or she packed the bag up, because it was packed in the store. So she'll pack like 3 pairs of sneakers in the bag, and she just giving off bags. Like, so now we get all the Jordans, everything for free.
Wow, that's nice.
Yes.
Man, let's go friends.
Yes, we had a time. We did. We had a time.
Do you use the same engineer?
No. Always use different engineers. I don't have a team that I specifically work with. So sometimes I work, I collab with other artists and I use their engineer, or just depending on like the budget, I might go to Brooklyn. It depends. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. So you don't use the same studio then either. It's wherever you go.
Wherever Erica Kane must grace today. Because the voice comes with me. So wherever I go, it's always gonna be the same outcome because I got the voice, and the engineer is always just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I like that. Mm-hmm. And where do you find beats?
I get a lot of beat packs. So shout out to all the guys that be sending me beat packs on Instagram. And one of my brothers, he has a studio in Jersey, so I was getting a couple of my beats from him.
Nice. What's the best case scenario for the music? What are you looking to get?
When I'm looking to get, yeah. I'm looking to get a deal. I know that's really like, people say like, you don't want a deal, you want to go independent. But I kind of feel like I could deliver a deal. Like, meaning like if somebody was to sign me right now and be like, oh, I need 3 albums out of you or 5 albums out of you, I'm that confident in my pen that I would be able to create. So I just need like the support that's staying behind me, like the time to be in a studio, the time to record, to keep my hair a certain type of way so I could do what I need to do. But yeah, I'm very creative. I'm very super talented. So I just need the support, the money to back up what I got planned.
Yeah, that's the part that people don't get. People always want to say independent, but it's not that easy.
It's not that easy when you don't have a team.
And you need a lot of connections and a lot of time.
Yes, and if you don't have a team, it's almost like if you don't want to join teams out here, you got teams taking you down.
Either you're with them or you're against them.
Yo,
Damn.
it ain't no friends in the game. Nikki had that ball right. What?
Not at all. Everybody wants to be number one.
Yes, and it's so I be like thinking to myself like, as a brand, I want to keep my own individuality as a name. But if I'm clicking up with you, like we all is a money for all of us, you know. That's how 100%. I try to look at this thing. I try to look at this music game, and a lot of people is not in alignment with they self. Like, you know, everybody want the fame just because they want the fame and the money. But sometimes it's not even your passion, or it's not your journey, should say, because it could be your passion, but it might not be your journey, because God is really the one who give us these journeys, right?
Hell yeah. Talk about it. What religion did you practice as a child coming up?
You want to know something crazy? So I always believed in God. I would say that's Christianity, but I don't really tap into that part of it. I just, God. So if you love God that do righteous things and you Muslim, I love your God. Whatever God you love, I love God. You feel me? I'm not big on Christianity or anything like that. I love all people. I just listen to what God say. I don't do demons, devils, God only.
I like that.
Because everybody have, how I'ma tell you, if you Muslim and you Jewish, how I'ma tell you your God is wronger than mine. It's just you looking at him from your lifestyle view, right? 100%. But as long as we believe that we supposed to lead and take care of one another, who am I to tell you that what you doing is wrong?
100%. I agree. Talk about the fashion in Harlem, because in Harlem, fashion is like very important.
Harlem fashion is like, you know, Harlem is fashion. Let me just say this, right? Everybody know, like, the niggas in Harlem, they love to get super fly. They love to get super fly. Sorry if I say niggas. The females in Harlem, like, it's just a different feel. Like, we always on top of all of the ladies. You know, I used to be like that, but I'm chasing a different type of high right now, you know? I can't keep up with the Joneses right now. I'm trying to meet the Joneses. I'm for real. I'm trying to meet the Joneses. Like,
yeah, network with the Joneses.
Absolutely.
Be in the rooms where the Joneses chill.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're right.
Harlem is fashionably late all the time, but they're up on the latest. Like, you know, we get a lot of fashion from the bigger celebrities in the industry, you know, the way that they style their outfits. We pick up on a lot of that. So I would say, you know, overall, out of all the boroughs in New York City, Harlem is definitely the most leading with the fashion.
Harlem is definitely known for fashion. That's why I brought it up. It's a big deal.
What's his name? That did the collab with Gucci?
Gucci.
Dad.
Oh, was it a Pharrell?
No. He's the older man. My dad had his jacket. I forgot his name. You know what I'm talking about, right? The
OG.
The OG, right?
Can't believe his name has slipped my mind. What is that guy's
Sorry,
name?
it'll
come up. It'll come up.
Yes. He's definitely the fashion guru of Harlem.
Yeah.
My dad had jacket made by him in the 80s, like, you feel me, with his name patched up on the side. So he's definitely the fashion guru of Harlem. Harlem is bold. Harlem likes to be a lot of name brand, a lot of labels. Harlem is very bold and different.
Harlem is definitely fashion.
What about fashion up here for you?
You know, Yonkers is very, you know what's funny? I don't know if you know this. In Yonkers, we call uptowns Harlems.
Really?
Yeah, so my whole life, we consider those Harlems.
What do G Fazo? Oh, G Herbo call him G Fazo, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never heard him say that. That's funny. But yeah, so that's always been a Yonkers staple.
Let me go get those Harlems.
The Harlems. And Tim's.
In Tim's,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. Yonkers, I don't think ever had a fashion sense.
Harlem is more or less like, you know, now we
just dress New York.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot complicated because, you know, we see so much on social media, so everybody is exposed to the Gucci and the high price fabrics, but, you know, it creates a different narrative for the youth.
Absolutely.
And that's why a lot of them is, you know, getting killed, because they want these things, and everybody mothers can't afford the same thing. So I try to just, not focus too much on fashion right now, because I used to be super tapped into that, but I don't want to just die with fashion around me.
Yeah.
I need to own a building and say, like, they could be like, you got that coat? Nah, I got this building though. Like, come get warm.
That's much better. I like
Yes.
that. Absolutely. What's the next move to take your music to the next level?
Definitely for me, I'm gonna have to go like state to state. Like, I gotta get out of New York City. I feel like I definitely overgrown the city life area. I have so much to offer, so I'm gonna be like doing radio shows, podcasting. I'm traveling outside of New York City to get more expansion.
Hell yeah, I like that. Who's the first person you think of when you think of success?
Come on, you put me on the spot. You know it's gonna be, I can't say it. I'm gonna say me. Cause we already know I'm not saying it.
Why do you say yourself?
Because like my favorite, all right, so look, Meek Mills is my favorite artist, right? Let me tell you why. Because he tried to teach the youth. You understand? Like, he tried to teach the boys to put the guns down, get money. The females, I love Nicki, but she's selfish. I cannot lie. Like, you understand? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Those was actually my top two, because she's very beautiful, she's talented, but I like people that uplift other women. Like, I get a lot of women always trying to downplay who I am because of the way that I look. So I don't like people that have those same type of qualities. So yeah, I always say Meek Mills. Like, he's really like the most grounded artist that I really have seen. He's the most involved for me. I've seen him give back to his hometown, like, have back to school giveaways and things like that. And I've never seen no other, like, what I'm saying? That's why I don't really respect Harlem, because I never seen that. I'm from Harlem, not turkeys, nothing. So when I see these people in certain positions and they not reaching out to like put other people in positions, like, I don't respect them. So I can't really respect, because they intimidated by what the other person could do versus just staying like, I could make money off of this person or whatever, like, so I'm more for the people. Like, I want the kids to stop killing each other. I hate to see it, like, the kids, the people. So anything that I could do, like, the people that's trying to build up our people, I'm more so on their side. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm still, I like to party. I'm a party girl. I'm a rock star. But my end goal here is like to benefit, like to really try to help the people. Like, really, and really the kids. That's my main focus, but it's really the kids, because, listen.
You got to tap in with Yonkers. The locks are 100% active all year round. With the turkeys, with the giving school supplies. All year round, they're doing.
And Jada Kiss is that nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I fucks with Jada, Chic, all of them. They're good artists, whatever the case may be. But I feel like for me to fit, I would have fit better, like, over there, because that was where, yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
yeah. I want to tap in with them though. I would definitely, anybody that's
Yonkers
doing something.
Love is strong. Yonkers love is always giving back.
Every love that's outside of Harlem and that's outside of New York City, for instance, they're very family oriented. I'm not gonna lie, like, even Atlanta, Miami.
It's a fast-paced city. That's what it is. New York City is so fast-paced.
But we used to have community back in the day. Like, we used to, them basketball players in the family. Like, it was the support from the neighborhood. What I see now is like anybody that's in the neighborhood, they try to kill them. That's like, being successful, whether they basketball players, whatever they doing, even if they made it like out on a side business that they own. I remember, like, it was a couple of New Years ago, some guy, he just opened up a club in the Bronx, and he also got murdered like literally the same day, like 2 days after opening. It's always a pull you down cycle, like, and that's the only thing that I hate here in the city. Look at Pop Smoke. We don't get to make it out. They really try to keep us stuck.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. That's a good movement. Definitely. Tell us about that event that I met you at. What was that?
So Media Mondays, it's a rough topic right now.
Why is that?
Because they, I came together with these guys for about 10 weeks, and they asked me to brand with them and basically help get their scene jumping, building of a more of a platform. And then I did that. And then when I had my own show, I mean, don't get it twisted. Kev did support. I didn't get the support, but they try to make it like as if we was in competition type of way, and that didn't end really well. So, I had to pull back from it because I didn't get that's how I got this interview with you.
Yeah.
Because you seen me perform there, right? You noticed me. Thank you. So what I've been noticing is that when I'm shining with people, they want to dim my light. They want to take the light away from me instead of just knowing like, all right, this is the person that's going to get us through the door. Like, you can make all negotiations afterwards, but let's get through the door first. So, I come with the energy every week, doing a promotion on my platform, letting them put my face on certain things to cause traction. And then at the end of the show, at the last show, they try to make it seem like one girl only did it herself. And I don't like that.
Nah.
That was very selfish.
Yeah, I don't like that. As a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A lawyer and a psychiatrist.
What happened to those dreams?
Life. Like, I'm a Leo, so I'm very protective. I've always grew up, protecting the people around me. So that's why I told you before, I used to fight a lot because it was the people around me. My mom moved us to Connecticut when I was a teenager and stuff, but we would come back down on the weekends. And then when I would come down on the weekends, they would already have a fight range for me.
Wow.
Brothers, friends, sometimes my own father. So I don't want to get emotional. So it's a lot of chaos, distracted me from
going to school.
Not really going to school because I still went to school.
College to pursue.
Yes, I had a baby, and then I didn't have the support from my family because obviously, they didn't support me. So I had to, basically figure it out by myself. And I tried to the best of my abilities, but yeah, that was it. Yeah, I get emotional talking about it because it's so rough.
Yeah, definitely. I see that. When did music get into your life?
It's always been there.
I'm sorry. I meant when you started recording it more, when you started taking it serious.
I started recording probably 2016. Oh, I'm about to cry. I started recording probably 2016, maybe 2014. I started recording. Nobody even wanted to take me to the studio. It was my little brother friend. She was a girl. She was younger than me. And she had, is this guy named Swift Bundy. And he's in the Bronx. So he was he basically, she told me I gotta thank you. She was I have a studio for you to go to. And her name was Kyra. So shout out to Kyra. Big shout out to Kyra. It's my little brother friend. She was 16 at the time. And this girl hooked up a session for me. I'm already in my 20s, you feel me? She hooked a session up for me and she took me there, and I used to just go back to Swift Bundy. He from the Bronx. He's an artist and a producer. And then I just started moving around. But yeah, that was the first studio I ever went to. Nobody never wanted me to know where studio was at.
You gotta find it yourself.
I had to find it myself. Yes.
So before that, you used to just rap for fun,
I do hair. So before that, I wasn't rapping. I would be doing hair. I was working in a post office, selling clothes. I would just do different things. I was actually shy, so rapping was the last thing on the list because I wanted to be a psychiatrist. Word. Rapping comes with a lot of fame. That comes with a lot of people. I was shy, so I didn't want to deal with the people. The fame. I don't really care about the fame. I just know that I'm using my skills to advance my family. If in that sense, my friend is outside. I think, yeah, she outside. Well, sorry, can I say?
No, you can talk to her.
You good? Yes, we inside. What you want to let him?
Yeah, she could come inside.
Come on the side, baby.
In the driveway.
Yeah, it's in the driveway. Hold on, let me FaceTime you, so you can see us.
I see the house. I was standing outside.
Okay, you want to open the door for him?
Yeah, because she's
He's
not.
gonna open the door for you.
I ain't want to pull in nobody driving.
That's the same thing I did. I was nervous, but it's on the side. Is a own studio, so he's coming to open the door for you.
Okay, thank you.
You see him?
Yeah, I saw. And it's crazy.
All right, baby. We recording a little bit, so shh. She in
She's walking, so she can just sit.
on the side, right? Thank you so much. Ooh, I needed that little emotional break anyways, because I start crying because this music joint, I've been through so much. I thought you was going to, like, not work with me after I don't work with them no more. I'm like, oh, my God, I hope I ain't fucking my interview.
Welcome, come in.
We right here, baby. Come right here.
Feel free to say hi to the camera if you want.
Hello, Camron. How are you?
Welcome.
Cooksy. This is
Franjez.
Franjez, because I keep saying Franjez, but I always got to look at the J because it's J, not a Chess.
Franjez, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Excuse me.
All right. We're still rolling, so just a few more minutes and we'll be done. What are 3 things you need to be happy?
Peace, self-love, and confidence.
Nice. I like that. What's the most exciting thing you ever did?
The most exciting thing I ever did, let me see. What would be the most exciting thing that I ever do? All right, I'm going to say ziplining because that was fun. Ziplining was fun. And I did it right here in the Bronx. They got one at the Bronx Zoo. Yo, it's fire. Yeah, you went there before?
I've been to the Bronx Zoo many times, but I don't think I've
it's new.
I haven't even seen it. Oh, it's
One
new.
of my friends took me there for my birthday. I think it was last summer. Not that this summer just passed. The summer before that, they have zip lining there. It's super cheap, super affordable, and it's really cool. Cause it's not that high up, but it's high up. It's not too bad though. It's nice.
Interesting.
It's really, really dope. I would say that would be the most exciting thing. Yes.
I like that. As you get older, what has become more important and less important?
Definitely stability and my peace, because like without peace, you really can't be happy. So I just love my peace. Like, that's important to me. Like, I try to make sure I get a couple of hours in a day to myself, like to the point where I just don't want to talk to nobody. I got to think to myself, because you need that release. You need to be able to like let go of energy around you, the energy that you be connecting to on a daily basis. You just need, peace gets you through things that money can't. Believe it or not, like I've been stripped of everything, but this peace done kept the smile on my face. Like, so it's definitely my peace. I love my peace. Like, I don't like to argue. I lose my voice. I hate to have to fall out with people because I like to live by love. That's the highest frequency in life, period. So I like to do everything out of love. So if it's anything that's meant to disturb my peace, it got to get away from me immediately.
I love it. What would be the best piece of advice you'd give your younger self?
The best piece of advice I would give my younger self is to focus on myself more and to leave, I would have left the streets alone a lot sooner, because I already had direction and I already had discipline, but I had a lot of influences around me that made me pick to do different decisions. Like, so I was braiding hair. I started braiding hair at 14 for money and things like that. I told you I wanted to be a lawyer. I was going to school. My friends wasn't going to school. So I was in school. They would call my house before I got out of school. My pops didn't like that. So once he went to jail, once I turned 16, then I had to go back. I was really in the streets because he was kind of keeping that balance. He would let me go out, but I had to be in the house at a certain time on school days, you feel me? But when that report card came, he would buy me Pradas. I would get A's. Yeah, word, my pops was official. So once I lost that stability, that's why I say stability and peace. Because once I lost that stability, my moms didn't want to take me back in, and I just was like, I was out here trying to fight my way through. And I've been fighting since, so I'm kind of tired of fighting, guys. I don't want to fight. Like, not physical fighting, because everybody think that's the only fight. Like, no, it's a fight trying to break into this music game. Like, it's an energetic fight, right?
100%.
It's like you push it through and they pushing you back. Like let me through. But the Power Ranger these niggas through.
The beauty of the internet, though, we have the power to
change
do as
it,
much
to
as,
change the dynamic.
Yeah, we could do it all online now.
A lot of us have gotten a lot further because of the internet. Like the internet have helped a lot of us, a lot of our careers. TikTok, that's why they want to shut it down. Like, TikTok is lit, and a lot of it generates a lot of income for a lot of people. So I don't know why they want to do that, but go ahead, they trying to cause an uproar.
I don't know.
Because Instagram don't pay as much.
Nah.
TikTok really be hitting you off.
TikTok shop, I hear, is killing it.
The shop, the...
Yeah. Yep. If you could have any question answered, what would you ask? And I mean any question, even like the time and day you're going to die.
Any question?
Yeah.
Why nobody signs me yet? What's good? Like, even if you're not a label, because that's another thing they talk about, oh, this is not a label. Like, you're not a label, but you have the connections. Why you did not sign me that? Like, I really want to be like, I'm not going to say what I want to be, because everybody know what I want to be. But I'm not going to say it, because I don't want to be that no more. But why they didn't sign me yet?
That's a great question.
That's the only question I got right now. I know I'm good. I got the potential. I want to work. I just want to build. I want to make money. Please sign me. That's it.
I like that. I like that.
I don't care what I got to sign. No, I care. But like, I'm saying like money in a financial amount. Like if somebody come to me right now and say, yo, I got a $50 deal. Just give me, $50,000 deal.
Well, say $50.
Nah, they be like, I got a $50,000 deal. Just, shoot me 2 singles real quick or whatever. I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take that because I know the exposure is going to bring in the money. It's not all about the money sometimes. Like slow and steady win the race. Yeah.
Absolutely. I like that.
I'm coming through like snail mail in this bitch, but I'm really trying to go express.
If you had one law everyone on earth had to follow, what would it be?
Honesty. I would say be honest because, a lot of people, they have bad intentions and you don't know that sometimes, till it's too late and sometimes be too late. Like people might get checked out behind that, so I just want people to be more straightforward. Like I'm not here for everybody to like, I'm not gonna be everybody cup of tea, but I'm definitely a few niggas cup of Henny. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking, but seriously, like, just being honest, cause it even if like, say for instance, like we don't get along and I offended you some way and now you holding a grudge that I don't know you have. But maybe if we communicate with each other, we could get past that. Sometimes it's just like, just being honest and just telling the truth, it could save a lot of damage being done all around, like literally.
Honesty and communication.
Absolutely. Honesty and communication.
Absolutely. Outside of the music, what are your overall life goals?
My overall life goal, is to become very successful. I want to get into real estate. I want to open up, not my own fashion brand where it's like I'm creating, correlating the ideas behind it. But I definitely do want to get into open up me a couple of brand ambassador with Shein and get a couple of them stores in the USA because 7 days is too long to shop. And those is my favorite outfits. Shein, holla at me. I hate waiting 7 days for their joint. And they be having what? Shein to get me right better than any Gucci dress ever did. You can't even breathe in them Gucci dresses. Shein be having me snatched and snapped.
I like that. I think you're going to get it. I think
please,
you're going to get
it. Holla at me. I'm serious. Like, I love them. They do not know. Like, that have literally became my favorite store. And the only reason why I say that is because as an artist, so as a fashion, like, people that's in the industry business, there are not a lot of places for us to shop. And when you come into these places, you need to look the part, And Rainbows don't have it. No, they don't. They don't. But Shein do. And Shein is cheaper, They have the things that you need. Like, Rainbows need a new a team behind them, like one of those designer teams. Yeah, y'all need a new designer team because It's been too long. Like, I always go in there and I still see, like, no, seriously. It's been too long, right? What you think?
I haven't been there in years.
Yeah, I be going in there sometimes. I ain't going front. But I be having to because y'all don't have Sheen around.
That's smart.
That's the way. I want to do fashion, real estate, acting, seriously shooting content. Like, I'm trying to just fully fledged shoot content. Like, I want to just shoot, like, you know how the people wake up in the morning and they go on to Target? Like, that's me. I want to be full fledged, like, shoot my life. I want to just go full lock and loaded with it.
You should do it. That is the
I'm
best way
working
to
on
get
it.
exposure.
With the content, right?
Yeah, like all day. If you vlog every day, at least one video.
One video all day, right?
Once a day.
I gotta.
This once a day.
It's so hard because like I'm my own cameraman, my own everything. So it's like I gotta get into the habit of just being a little bit more disciplined. That's why I say it's like peace. Because when you got your peace, you're able to get a lot accomplished, and just being a little bit more disciplined and balanced and just working on it. Cause I dream of that. I love aesthetic. It's aesthetically pleasing watching ladies go into Target and shop. It is. Especially if it's something I like.
You can do it. You can definitely do that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're nearing the end of the podcast. If you could please let the people know where they can find you, if you have anything coming up you want them to tune into, and any last advice you want to leave the people.
Definitely find me on Instagram, Erica Kane 143. And my last minute advice will be, well, hold on. I do have a mixtape coming out. I'm gonna push for. I always say this because music is so hard to create. Like, all right, so let me say this. I have enough music to where I could drop 2 mixtapes and 2 EPs right now. But I want to bring fresh music into the scene because it's old to me, new to y'all. But I know that I've advanced as a writer and as a rapper with my confidence because it took me a while. It didn't just come first. I had to do years and years of being behind that wax. And now I could just go in there like, real quick. So I definitely want new music. So I'm going to look around for Valentine's Day and have a couple of events coming up. I'm not really trying to tap into the artist showcase for 2025, but I will have another Erica Kane show coming up in March 1st. So I need all my supporters there. I'm selling tickets because I'm a brand and I have to make money, just like Nike, baby.
I like that.
So my last minute advice is I would tell everybody that don't give up. No matter the roadblocks that you hit, no matter the obstacles that's placed in front of you, move around them. You know, life is not going to be easy. Everybody's journey is not going to be the same. Just because you see somebody else's life moving faster, that does not mean that you doing anything wrong. We all have our own pace. Do the work. Do the shadow work, because when you feel good inside, it shows on the outside. That is something that people cannot take away from you. So it doesn't matter how much people try to talk about you, bring you down. As long as you show who you truly are, nobody can ever stop you. Word.
I like that. Mm-hmm. I forgot to ask your name.
Erica.
Is that your Erica Kane is a stage name or your real name?
It's actually like kind of both, because Erica is my real name and they've been calling me Miss Kane since I've been young. So the Miss Kane came from the Erica Kane name come from All My Children. You know the Erica Kane from All My Children? No. Your mom probably watched the show.
She probably did,
yeah. My mom watched it. Your mom watched it, right? A lot of our moms watch All My Children, General Hospital. If anybody knows All My Children, they had a sexy, bad named Erica Kane up there. She ain't take no shit from nobody. And she got that motherfucking paper. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Beautiful woman. Yes.
I like that.
Oh my God. And that's where the name of the mixtape come from. All My Children.
Oh, that's dope.
Yes. All My Children. Yep.
Full circle. I like that.
Full circle.
One of your son, Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan.
That's the guy.
That's the guy. Dapper Dan is the fashion guru of Harlem. And I'm not gonna front my little bitch Courtney from the west side, from Enos Francis, because she eats down. Yeah. She do. She do. I gotta give it to her. You know Courtney, right? Yeah, she eats down. Like, she eats down. I fucks with her. It's my people. She eats down.
Nice. Very nice. Thank you very much for coming through for the conversation. My pleasure. Thank you everybody for watching. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Yep. Thank you.